Excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Who is that?
First game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2.
Oh, a nigga just caught the ball. I just did it.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Brandon Williams. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Bills.
Now Allen slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35.
What you doing out there, boy?
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Complete.
Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Going up top.
Oh, that's too far up,
and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Play action. Now it's Tua eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up,
and he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he comes back with one complete.
That's just so
and
weak.
now a fumble. The ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ends up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be.
Bro, grab him. 15. You just fucking ran past him.
For a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly.
Grab it, bro. You just didn't block.
Can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Now a short one to Gesicki, and he is out of bounds right around the 34. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the 1st down.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On 1st down, here's Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
Now Zach Moss played prep
miles
from here in Hallandale Beach. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. They are, however, facing 4th down. And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates. They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
Nice snag by Devontae Parker. While it took him 5 years in the league to have his first 1,000-yard season, he broke out in a big way. The former first-round pick had career highs across the board in 2019. His touchdown total for the year equaled his career total to date.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Back at the 42.
Let's get it, Troy.
Tua wants to throw it on second down.
Jump that shit.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Yo.
Picked off at the 40. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You're going to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll run on first down with Moss.
No, not shit. It's like Moss out here doing shit,
he is into the end zone for the Buffalo touchdown. Zach Moss with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
As physical as this game is, sometimes it's precision that gets guys into the end zone. And that's exactly what we saw on that play. Tremendous blocking, running back saw it, and followed it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I beat the shit out of the Jets.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
18, good shit.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Let's go, Collins. Landon
Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And the return will stop right around the 25. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Now it's Breida.
18-yard line.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
He'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Dolphins' 5-yard.
They'll try the jet sweep.
Oh, he booty, bro. I'm gonna beat him.
As he's down to about the 2-yard line.
Jerome Baker.
Let's just make this one succinct.
I'm done with beating with Kyle Allen.
Guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They'll try to
and more weapons.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Matt Breida.
No, I'm really good, bro.
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Offense, OD.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts
Look,
to have
see,
that
if
good
you had
feeling
no
as the
corner,
game
he's
moves on.
back
Just
when
think
he
about
did.
halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more.
But his
I can get some more.
route running just
Encouraging his
the
offensive
same.
line to create some space.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in the end zone.
Right.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Lord, nice. It's Terry McLaurin in the Buffalo Bills.
Their own 22-yard line.
Who?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily.
Hey, you see how much 922 P5 and P4 version
hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
It's in the store right now. It's like, it's called like Madden 22 Dynasty Mode, PS4 and PS5 version.
I don't think it's all been his fault.
117 with EA Sports subscription.
A loss results there.
The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Dolphins, second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Shit.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Something.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week
Oh
of the
my
regular
God.
season. On the right side, open is Gesicki. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 45-yard line.
No, we ain't giving a fuck about it.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Let's go. I feel good
Get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes.
I mean, oh, the 121 though, you get it 3 days earlier.
Good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his off season. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Shit, fuck them 3 days.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa.
Let's go.
The pressure gets to him again. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
One of the impressive parts of Mario Addison's resume is he pads it there with another sack.
Damn, what if I'm playing
his
good?
Consistency is evident. Since 2016, he's recorded at least 9 sacks in each season. Hard to block. As
Who open? Who was this open?
And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
You see who coming down on that shit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided
he shouldn't.
As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over.
He should have known though, coming over here is gonna be tough. Man, playing with Tua, you playing with a lefty.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Come on, front.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start with the option. Steps away to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Why they got Emmanuel Sanders starting?
From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he finds McLaurin. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 79 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But
I think I find the best DB.
Game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
I ain't getting shit out of free agency.
This one
And
continues
still
to go.
went to find some.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins have the line ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. That was short one to Gesicki. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Tua going to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll toss this right side to Singletary. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Mario Addison picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Well, you got to make them right-handed.
The film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Being chased out
left.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. White now to return.
You seen that?
A 16-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
You ain't telling me these boys block like this, though, gang. These boys get out there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Yeah,
the
but
last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter.
Look how they get out there, gang. Get out there. Hey, get out there. They get out there, bro. What the fuck? The blocking.
His 3rd touchdown
I'm talking about the blocking, bro.
On the year. And this offense continues to pour it on.
No, I let Mitch go. I got Jake Fromm.
He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard.
Yeah, I remember Julio said in free agency he's looking for a team with a big arm quarterback.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working.
You gotta send that nigga a valuable piece for all along.
Now it's much more in their head.
Talking about
and
like,
what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And
we
so
shooting
far,
for the best defense
being calm
in the
hasn't
league.
exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now Tua. He's letting this one go for 4. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's Hyde. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
So I thought that boy Jake Fromm in that bit.
With a new set of downs.
That's all I got though on the bench though, Jake Fromm for real. You ain't got this play right here though, gang. You on Mansky screen? You got
the Bills
this
come to the line to start their next drive.
You know who number 2 is? That's a punter.
Was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go.
He go flip that bitch.
The offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now Fromm to pass on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Bills.
From the gun, it's Fromm. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Fromm's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Sanders. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front.
Dawson Knox.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills continue to pour it on.
Let's go.
The extra point up and good. And the lead will swell by one more.
No cap. I'm coming out with Breida.
And that one will bounce out of the back.
Yo, man, up McCorn. I'm going to him every time. I'm going to McCorn every time.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their
And what
next
happened?
drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game.
What happened? You go lose, and you still go lose, and you still go lose.
Okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself.
I ain't running the ball. I was throwing the ball. Whoop that ass, deal.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag.
Micah.
Let's see what that's
Micah,
about.
I got that,
This
bro.
whole crowd, they're happy with that call.
Hey, everybody y'all went to get some deal
The
either
so-called good guys didn't get a
scored or
call.
got a
They feel like it's been
turnover.
that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Now an open man, that's the tight end.
Troy
Gesicki.
Aki,
It's
Randy
complete.
Collins,
And
Randy
he goes
Collins,
down,
all
but
made
not
it
before
in.
getting us inside the 25. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
We ain't letting up no points. We trying to pitch up the shutout. If he throwing it,
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Just a yard on the
don't
first
do
down
that.
carry, so it's 2nd and 9. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his
come
numbers.
on, let it go.
They got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to
Bro,
him
we
before he
can't
gets
get
started.
paired up. We can
And he
roll.
drops it
I'm running it.
incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Dolphins on third
I'm
down,
telling
not
you.
quite 50%, 4 for 9.
Collins
This is
going
3rd
right
and
back
9.
up there.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Here's Tua.
Oh,
Throw left side complete. That's Graham. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down.
Micah
As they're
Hyde.
able to get the third down conversion.
Micah Hyde got that
Finally,
done.
a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go one more. Watch the end.
On 2nd down, Tua escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 10 here before he's
Bend don't break.
right around the 7. 6 yards there.
Bend
off the
don't
scramble,
break.
but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
y'all fucked up when you get over X Factor.
Time's the mic. Time's the mic. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
Tua sets up to pass it. Flush to his right.
What?
Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there,
Facts.
extending the play, hoping someone would
Facts.
come open downfield.
Yeah, I
But
just
they
was
never
too
did.
thirsty. Too thirsty.
Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal.
Too
A
thirsty.
20
That was a
Sanders'
big
kick
part
is
for
good.
sure.
And the Dolphins are going to be forced to settle for 3.
makes the score.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best
I'm
performance.
about to say,
That's
don't
for
let a
darn
nigga
sure. But
receiver
there is
be
something
right
to be
there. He
said for fighting
gone.
to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The Bills take over first
Say,
and
fine,
10
where you at?
at their own 21-yard line.
He 100% too. All the time.
The
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts.
Who did that?
And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right.
Throw
there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Let's go. Mark 5. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flushed out right.
Bro.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jerry Hughes able to disrupt yet another pass
team is
play.
that you say?
His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Titans defense decent.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tried, bro, but look who they left out there.
On the last
Come
play,
on.
got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right.
Hell nah. Henry went out there when I got picked.
But the thought process, spot on.
It's Buffalo out there, bitch. That was the best team out there when it was my turn.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua.
God damn, how many times you gotta do the route?
To his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the
That shit
Dolphins
3
first down
times.
as they're able to get the
Of course you gonna say me up.
conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Man,
And let's see what they've come
you
up
gonna
with
let him switch it to
offensively.
right hand, you
Having
say?
time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly.
Oh my
His
goodness,
pass is
bro.
intercepted for the 4th time
These
today.
DBs is lit,
Picked
bro.
by Brandon
Okay.
Williams. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 38-yard line.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete
That
pass
shit
on that
over
last
with.
play, and that means they'll need to come up with
You know,
something
you
here
throwing-
on 3rd down.
You throwing about 50 of them bitches.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Yeah, they are line shitty.
Points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Let's go. Dominant win by Buffalo 2 weeks in a row.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Javonte Davis. You talking about Javonte? I hope he win. He gonna get talked about a lot out there.
Set to start the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Singletary again. And he's brought down, getting this one up to
14 versus 14. All right, dominant defense.
First down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the fourth.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance. They need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
I don't think anyone in the building right there is that one is going to blow up in their faces.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Singletary good, man.
One final try for Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right.
He is not the fastest running back, but he's a good running back. He's a solid back for sure.
On this football game. Dolphins 3.
Yeah. He's just like Clyde, though, like you said, for real.
They're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style.
Hey, how long y'all be putting y'all cup noodles on for?
So for the Bills, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the L.A. Rams. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
GG, Mansky. Oh boy, 247, 2 TVs. Only threw 9 touchdowns and put up 51 points. I mean, I only threw 9 passes and put up 51 points. That's good. I might not be able to get, bro, X Factor. Something like that. We need more than 9 attempts. What division? Who the Eagles in that division? Oh, the quarterback. Oh, they'll beat him. They definitely can beat him. He definitely beat him. He played like some Facts.
And we gonna beat y'all in the Pro Bowl.
Bro, it's hot as fuck in this crib. Reese, you ain't walk into that bit. Boy, these bitches good for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. He lucked up and went.